What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, let me get some lights on. Breaking, hey, jeez. Woo! Oh my gosh, welcome to a Friday night Q&A. Oh, what day is it? August 16th. Woo! Hmm. Oh, we got some extra fun hot country. I might eat these later, might not. I don't know. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you. I got my Coca-Cola glasses. I got these at a job fair a few weeks ago. Exciting news. Boy, Duke Bell has gotten a job. I know, I know. I'm a contributing member of society. That's a good thing. Bad thing is, well, there's no bad thing because I'll be done by 5 o'clock every day. And I'll have time to be here for all of you guys. Ah, see. So, what's going on? Everything looks good. Make sure my sound is good. Everything looks good. Make sure my sound is good. All right, let's start some. Ugh, I have to tell you guys about my Patreons right here. And my store. I gotta copy and paste that in there. All right, well, let's check the news. What is going on with the news? I created this whole spreadsheet, this whole thing. Let's see. Of course, we have to talk about. Uh, I have to put the date in there. I love to organize all this stuff. Well, of course, we have to talk about the Cowboys. We always have to talk about the Cowboys, don't we? Because it's sort of my team. It's kind of my whole big thing. I'm a Cowboys fan, and not because I had to pick a team in college. That is that reason. Yeah, that is true. But Trey Lance apparently did okay. Had his first preseason game. But he's our quarterback. He's our QB3 now. It looks like he did 25 out of 41, 188 yards. No touchdowns, but no interceptions, which can't say that about our opponent, Stetson Bennett. Oh well, but it's like, I guess I was wrong. I guess I was wrong about old Trey Lance because I thought, well, he'll be so great. Maybe he'll be our QB2. We'll trade him to the Raiders. Or maybe we were trying to hype him up during the offseason to trade him to the Raiders. But when do you really trade players? Do you trade them right when the season happens? Right after the first game? I don't know. We got Trey Lance right after the first game. I guess you can trade him whenever because people are trading players now. There's another player I got down here on the list that was traded. Son Reddick wants to trade. Brandon Ayuk's trying to get a trade, so I guess you can trade players now. But really should have traded him when we were praising him at camp. I guess we didn't do that. Or the Raiders really wanted Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew to battle it out, or no one really wanted to. They really didn't want a quarterback. We have no quarterbacks on the roster for 25. I mean, Trey Lance's fifth-year option didn't sign. Dak hasn't been re-signed. Cooper Rush is on the. He was pretty sure. Yeah, he's on his last year of his deal. We re-signed him for 2 years, $6 million. But no, $6 million was the high end of that. $5 million was the basic deal. But I guess we're gonna keep him as QB2 and Trey Lance is QB3, which means we got rid of a fourth round pick for really nothing. We don't see him in our future because he's a QB3, so I don't know what's going on. His first round draft pick, he started a few games, he got hurt. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what his future is. What is he going to work all day for? Not Nate Sudfeld is a backup. He's a QB3. He's just happy to be on a team. But Trey Lance was a legitimate starter, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. I thought they'd trade for the Raiders. If he's not throwing down the field, the Raiders have two freshly minted tight ends that you could definitely get. The Raiders also have Devontae Adams, which I keep forgetting about because he's on the Raiders. That could definitely help out a young quarterback. But it's going to be a Connell or Gardner Minshew, so I don't know. In that preseason game against the Rams last week, Cooper Rush also did 2 out of 3 for 44 yards. I mean, he's got QB2, doesn't have to prove anything. Dak's not going to go out there. Because Tony Romo went out there once in 2016 and got hurt, so we don't even want to risk it anymore. Trey Lance rushed for six times for 44 yards. He rushed for the highest number of times, but didn't get the highest number of yards. I think that was Malik Davis. Other rushers include Malik Davis, who's trying to make the team, Rico Dowdle, who wants to move up on the team, and Nathan P, who we got in the undrafted free agent era right after the draft. I can't remember where he was from, but I think it's from Northwest Missouri State. And, well, he's got a lot to prove. We have a lot of running backs on the roster, but Zeke's guaranteeing Rico Dowdle is probably the backup. We don't have Tony Dollard anymore, so that's probably going to be it. And then we're looking for an RB3. So if anyone can step up, that'd be great. Malik Davis, he's from Florida. Practice squad last year. He hasn't done very much, but he's been out there. I give him some props. He's a Florida guy. We got to get him on the run. We got to get UT and Florida guys. Not just because I went there. That's probably, you know what? Yeah, that's why, because I went there. We need UT and Florida guys. I'm going to try to stream as many UT and Florida games as I can this year. Might have to work on Saturdays, though, but I'll try to stream the first UT game on Saturday. That'll be pretty cool. And I'll try to do all the Thursday games, and I'll be off Sunday so I can do all the Sunday games. And I'll be getting off at work at 5 o'clock so I can do the Monday night games. It's perfect. Christmas? I don't know. Oh, we'll see about Christmas. That's on Netflix. Postseason, I think they have a Netflix postseason game too. Jalen Brooks had 2 catches for 49 yards. He did the best in terms of yardage. Some of our tight ends were also out there. A lot of people were out there. John Stevens Jr., who I didn't know was even on the roster till this year because I'm actually paying attention. Second year as a YouTuber, second year at G-Bell Sports Show. First year broadcasting the games, live play-by-play. Other YouTubers do it too. But, yeah. He had some catches. Bevan Spanford, tight end from Minnesota, 5 or 6 year player. He had some catches. I mean, people are doing all right. They're getting there. The tight end, that's going to be interesting to see if he's going to make the roster as a tight end. But everyone's getting a shot. Everyone's getting a chance. And Trey Lance is out there more consistently, so that's good, right? I mean, we are backup. He got 2 out of 3. Trey Lance is trying, so hopefully the other, the receivers trying to make a play, and they catch the ball. That's great. They can improve themselves, and they have a pretty good quarterback, even though he's a QB3 now. CeeDee Lamb is not with the team. CeeDee Lamb is not with the team. Gosh, why is he not with the team? Well, because he wants more money. Jerry Jones last week said he was it was not urgent to sign CeeDee Lamb to another deal. Then he gave like a half apology or something. He said it last week, and I was like, well, I don't know what's going on. Apparently, they talked to his reps recently, like yesterday, and they're offering him a little under $33 million, which Justin Jefferson got $35 million for 4 years. Tyreek Hill and Amon-Ra St. Brown are getting $30 million, so it kind of be around that. What's AJ Brown get? AJ Brown is $32 million. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. he didn't do as well as Justin Jefferson in his first year, 2020. Justin Jefferson really got him, but he's catching up. But I think that's because Justin Jefferson was hurt a little bit last year. Um, and then C. Lamb didn't really break out till 21, so he's got some catching up to do. But yeah, led the league in receptions last year, 135. 12 touchdowns, third most, second most receiving yards in 1749. So he's got some accolades to hang his hat on. Dak needs him. C. Lamb needs Dak there. They're all comfortable there. Which of course, comfort is the comfort is the what is that phrase? Oh yeah. Comfort is the enemy of progress. So we can't always be comfortable all the time. Sometimes we have to be uncomfortable, which is why, Cowboys fans are going to be in a position where we'll have to be a little uncomfortable this offseason. We're already thinking past 24 into 25. We're already thinking, Kellen Moore, Ben Johnson as our head coach, and McCarthy's gone and Dak's gone. We're starting over and we're getting, who's the quarterbacks we're looking at getting? I mean, it could be, Shedeur Sanders because Dion was such a good tight end for cornerback, sorry, and I mean that's the dream, right? Hey Dion, can you come back to the Cowboys? You're a legend. Coach your son up as a quarterback. I mean, fun to think about. There's other quarterbacks though. Quinn Ewers is good. He'll be in Texas this year. And thank God UT has Arch Manning because we have a solid backup who will take over. They got rid of the other backup at UT, and then he's gonna be there now. Since I'm following Florida, I just found this out. Emory Jones, former Florida quarterback, is with the Baltimore Ravens. So I did find that out, and I thought that was very interesting. He went to Florida, 18 to 21, then Arizona State, then Cincinnati. Cincinnati last year. That's crazy. Oh boy, Cincinnati. Cincinnati was 3-9. That's not good. Arizona State, he was 1-6. Florida, he was 6-6. So it wasn't great in 21 when he was the starter. But we were looking at Anthony Richardson as the future starter after him though. And I think Anthony Richardson started. He must have started again, but that was with Anthony Richardson back up to who at Florida? The backup to Emory Jones. Okay. Replaced Jones, officially became a starting quarterback for the Gators in 22. Yeah, I mean, I think Anthony Richardson started one of those games. The game started 12 out of 13. Okay, yeah. So Anthony Richardson actually started the game against Georgia, lost. But yeah, Emory Jones was the starter. Man, crazy stuff. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, C. Lamb is not practicing with the team. I mean, people make such a big deal about it, but I mean, Emmitt Smith held out 2 weeks into the season and he got paid. Well, C. Lamb he's thinking like he got his best season, so he should get paid. He should. He should. We need a good wide receiver. We had Des Bryant. We have all these great receivers, but we really need him. He's a first round caliber, and he's sustained that and gotten better. And we really need him. I mean, if this is Dak's last ride, we'll get him. But yeah, 2025, it might be crazy. Who knows who we'll have on the roster? So I don't know. Certainly not sure. But yeah, apparently Cowboys met with his reps. So who knows? Rams. We played the Rams preseason. Man, Stetson Bennett. He had a rough game. 4 interceptions. We still lost, and we got four. He got 4 interceptions, 13-12. But it doesn't matter. Ah, Rams, man. I don't know. He took a year off to deal with some stuff. He was a 2-time national champion. Man, I always think people who make it to the national championship and who win one, like automatically round one. But Stetson Bennett was like round four. Vince Young was round one. I don't think Colt McCoy was round one. I mean, they just ah, they're not perfect, but mm, yeah. So it's gonna be rough. The guy who who played him in 22, he's on the practice squad with the Chargers. So even he's not, but he got beat up pretty bad, like 50-7. So yeah, I thought that'd be such a good game too. I think I bought something to see that game. YouTube TV probably. Well, that's what happens. But I hope Stetson Bennett gets better. He might be the eventual star for the Rams. Who knows? Sometimes you gotta start at the bottom. He was on top in Georgia. Now you gotta kind of start at the bottom. He's playing with a lot of practice squad guys too. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. What are the Jets up to? Jets. Hassan Reddick is still holding out. Man, that's rough. He was with Philly. I mean, he did well. Panthers, Philly. He balled out Super Bowl. He got traded to the Jets, and he's like, "I want more money." And the Jets are like, "Well, we don't want to give you any more money." And then he's like, "I'm not gonna do anything." And then he requested a trade. He requested a trade after getting traded to them. Oh my gosh, this is rough. This is terrible. He requested a trade. Wow. And then the Jets, like 5 minutes later, said, "We're not going to trade you." So I don't know what to do with those situations. I don't have the football acumen to understand. Like, you have to have a lot of patience to be a GM. Um, and it's like, sometimes I'm just like, cut them. Just cut them. Like, who cares? Just cut these players. But you can't really do that because you already traded your capital away, maybe a draft pick, and he's going to be forced to play for you. So you want him to play. Obviously, you don't want him to be on the field mad, but maybe you do. Maybe he's like gonna be so mad he's gonna have the best season of his life. But if he chooses not to play during the season, that's gonna be the whole thing. That's why waiting for CeeDee Lamb, it's like it's August 16th. Who cares if he's not playing? He's gonna be fine. Zeke held out. He was in Cabo or something, running in the sand. I mean, he yelled out, he got paid. Of course, his production went down, whatever. C. Lamb is still going to be good, though. He's a receiver. He's going to be really good. Some reckon could be really good. Panic time is when game day, everyone's suiting up except for them. So that's when you really start to see that this is real. Holdouts during training camp, I don't really, if you're an elite player, you don't even need training camp. So it's like, who cares? Until you get to the season, especially if you lose like the first 2 games without him, and you're like, damn, we really need him. That puts them. That's probably what they're thinking. That put them in a better bargaining position. And you really got to pay him something now. What can we pay CD? I don't know because he's not the best because Justin Jefferson is the best. Tyreek Hill's elite. I mean, it also depends on who you're with. But man, you got to pay C. Lamb something because he's like, except for 2020, he's been elite like every year. He's getting so good. But 2020 is just a rough start. You can't even compare stats. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I found out Adrian Martinez of the Birmingham Stallions has signed with the Jets. With the UFL players, they're getting on some teams under the radar. I didn't even know. So he's with Kansas State in 22, 6-3 record. Lions 23 offseason. He is the UFL MVP, started 7 games, 6-1 record, played 2 postseason games this year with the Birmingham Stallions, and won the championship. So good for him. Good for Adrian Martinez. I did podcast episode about people who I thought might go to the NFL, and he's on the list. Of course, he's on the list. He's the winning quarterback of the winning team. He's got to be on the list somewhere. So I'm glad he got picked up. He got picked up by the Jets. He might be fun to watch. You never know. He didn't get a chance on a team. He went to stepped down, balled out, and got another chance. That's what the UFL is now. They combine the XFL and the USFL, which is good because now all the talents funneled up instead of two championships in a funnel. You funnel all the teams up, and it's just so great. It's just so great, and you really see who has the potential. You see guys, practice squad, started one game, got cut, balled out during the UFL season. Now they're starting on a team. I mean, that's great. They're getting their confidence up, Sometimes you got to take a step down to go up. And they're recognizing that, and I'm glad they are. Good job to all the UFL players and all the undrafted free agents who have made an NFL roster. I mean, you still have to prove yourself. It's just training camp too. It's just training camp. So if you make the roster, guys, probably going to be 2 weeks, August 31st. I see so many players get cut. That's probably the last final day. I wish I could probably look that up. Last day roster cuts NFL. Is it officially? It's August 27th at 4 p.m. So this year it's going to be August 27th. You're going to see a lot of people get cut, and you're going to see if your guy made the team. So 2 weeks to find that out. But yeah, happy for Adrian Martinez out there. Vikings. JJ McCarthy is out for the season, torn meniscus. That means, well, he's going to rehab all year, which sucks for him. He doesn't even get to start a game because they're thinking of him as a backup, maybe a starter. Well, now it's not even a dispute. Sam Darnold is going to start the whole year. Good that he gets a chance to start again. Bad JJ McCarthy doesn't get any reps. That sucks. It's like Joe Burrow when he got hurt. Good. If you want to think about it, that he gets, I don't want to say they get a chance to tank, but they might not win as many games now. We'll see what Sam Darnold's level of play is. Anything happens to him, they're screwed. They're going to tank, and then they're going to get a high draft pick. Who are they going to get? They already got their high draft pick on JJ McCarthy. So, I mean, I hate to waste Justin Jefferson another year on a bad team. Man, that sucks. He needs to get his numbers and get paid too. But he got paid, so I guess he doesn't care as much. But they really want to go to the Super Bowl. I don't think the Vikings have ever been. I mean, let me see. Have the Vikings ever been to a Super Bowl? No. Oh, they have, but they haven't a lot. Bro, they went 4 times in the 70s, and they lost every time. That's worse than the Bills. Oh, that's pretty rough, though. That's pretty bad. Is that worse than the Bills? No, the Bills is worse. The Bills is worse because they went 4 times in a row. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, that is pretty rough. But Matt Corral has signed with the team. He was from Ole Miss, and he's also with the Birmingham Stallions, the reigning champion. Now, he started 3 games. He won all those games. He started 1 game with postseason. He won all those games, so that's good. He got some reps. And every backup wants that Taylor Heineke story. So he wants to go in. All these backups are going to go in. They want that Taylor Heineke story. We can't get the Tom Brady story. He's a backup, and he's so good. He's good, and the defense really helps him out, which means he can make mistakes and it affords him some time to figure it out. Can't get the Tom Brady story, but maybe you can get the Taylor Heineke story. You're on a couple of teams, don't get a chance, then you get a chance, and you're thrust in the starting role, and then you do pretty well. You do pretty well for long stretches. He played Tom Brady, lost in the postseason, but he was thrust into the postseason with the Commanders. That was pretty cool. And then he was he actually beat Tom Brady in the regular season. It's pretty cool. But we can't always get that. But that's what really they're hoping for. Falcons linebacker Matt Judon has been traded to the Falcons. He spent 3 seasons with the Patriots. And really is a crowd favorite there. People like Matt Judon. He 21-3. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's off season, so yeah, 24 is going to be with the Falcons. It's also where Taylor Heineke ended up, so that's going to be cool. Um, so yeah, the Falcons, they're really doing well. They got their quarterback, multiple quarterbacks. They now have their linebacker. They're still making moves. I found out Justin Simmons went to a team, which sucks because we could have really used him. He was one of the guys that wasn't picked up right away, even though he's really good safety with the Broncos. And he's 30. But yeah, the Falcons signed him too. Yeah, so the Falcons signed him. He's only played with the Broncos and now the Falcons, so it's only his second team. So yeah. 49ers, General Manager John Lynch wants Brandon Ayuk to stay. Well, I would too. He's making kind of a mess of things. Hopefully they can work it out. But first they want him to stay. Then he requests a trade. Steelers want him. Patriots want him. He's like, no, I don't want to go to the Patriots, which is kind of that's rough. But now they want him to stay again. Just sign a 1-year deal and try to go back to the Super Bowl, right? I mean, come on. You might as well. You're kind of. I don't think of him as a backup, but I kind of do. I kind of think of him as a WR2, wide receiver two, and they have Debo Samuel, they have George Kittle who can catch the ball, they have Christian McCaffrey who can catch it, throw it, and rush in for a touchdown, which he did for like 10 games in a row, maybe 13 or something like that. That team's so stacked. Might as well keep them. Might as well ball out. You're with a great team. You're in California. The weather's nice. Go surfing. I mean, take your 26 million. Just calm down. Just chill out. But hopefully things are resolved. Cowboys next preseason game. Next preseason game is tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Yeah, we got the Raiders tomorrow. That's gonna be nice. So we're gonna see Aiden O'Connell versus Gardner Minshew, which will be cool. Maybe Cooper Rush will probably be the same thing. This is Trey Lance's season. He gets 3 preseason games. They used to get like 5 preseason games, but they're really apt to go, but they're like, 2 or 3, whatever. And well, it's gonna be Trey Lance and a little bit of Cooper Rush versus Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew. I don't think we have any other quarterbacks on the roster except for Jack. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Chargers is 24th, then our first game will be against the Browns at the Browns, 3:25 p.m. I'll get YouTube TV so I can listen in and then do a live play-by-play like the other YouTubers. It's so fun, right? But we'll see what happens. And our first game is with the Saints. But the first game ever is that September 5th game. With the Packers and the Eagles. The Packers, yeah, here it is. Packers and Eagles, 7:15 in freaking Brazil. Yeah, Brazil. And I'm clicking on it right now. The NBC broadcast team is revealed. Ooh, what's this? Revealed Todd Blackledge, Noah Eagle, Kaylee Haunting. Okay. We'll be in Sao Paulo for the season opener. Well, hope that's fun. I'll try to get YouTube TV by the time that game rolls around. So September, first week of September, I need to get that. That's not even going to be on Amazon. That's going to be on NBC. So I have to get Peacock I gotta get a trial for Peacock. I don't know what else is going on. Deadpool and Wolverine's going strong. Cost $1 billion. Good for them. I saw it. It's not bad. Saw Twisters too. Jeez. Just looking forward to this season. When does the season start? Days until September 5th. 20 days. Wow. 20 days away. Well, that's 3 weeks. And I'm looking forward to the season. All right. Well, I'll see anyone I can ask some trivia questions to. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign out and wish you guys a happy happy preseason. I hope you get to watch the game tomorrow against the Raiders. I'm gonna try to film somewhere outside, find a location so I can film preseason week 1 NFC, and then do a special episode on the Summer Olympics. But my spot was kind of taken, so I need to figure out a nice place to go stream outside or to go record outside because I like recording outside. It gives the like the realistic nature of the kind of sideline reporter. But yeah, oh yeah, I promised I'd eat some Cheetos. Good. I have it for my for my episode, but I might as well eat them. Extra flaming hot country. This would be a punishment. I thought Trey Lance would be traded, so this is like a punishment. Let's see what's up. Oh, that's hot. Mm. Oh boy. Got these at the dollar store. Oh. Mm. Oh no. Mm. 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 This is my punishment. Mm. I was wrong about Trey Lance. Mm. Mm. Oh man. Oh, okay. I'm almost signed out. This as a reminder. Oh man. I saw Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman on the Hot Ones eating those spicy wings, man. That was a good promotion for their movie. They're so great. They're so fun. Oh god. Okay, guys. I need to drink a reservoir. I'm gonna sign out. But go Cowboys!